Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you why I got rich. That's right, I got rich because of these 8 things. Now I know that might sound like I'm bragging, like I'm cocky, but I'm not, okay? And however you define rich might be different than how I define rich. But I consider myself to be rich, both financially and experientially and personality-wise and in every aspect, for many reasons. But, let's cut to the chase. Financially, I consider myself to be rich because I've already earned more money than I thought that I would ever earn in a lifetime. So up until this point, I'm in my mid-30s at the time of filming this. I'm 35, but when I release it, I might be a little bit older because I schedule my videos in advance. I've already earned more money up until now than I thought I would have earned in my entire lifetime. I'm not going to go over what my net worth is or how much I make or any of that nonsense, but I'm going to tell you why I consider myself to be rich, okay? And how I accomplished this. So these are 8 things. Let's get into the video because we're already a minute in. Come on, hurry it up. No, I'm talking to myself, obviously. When I say that, not you. You can take your time. I'm going to hurry up and say these. Number 1, I grew up middle class, okay? Now, I truly believe that my parents gave me a sort of like a middle-class lifestyle. They weren't well off and they weren't not well off. They were just kind of, they both had average jobs, average incomes, average house, average lifestyle. Like I went on my first vacation when I was like 16. I'd never been further than an hour drive away from my parents' house till I was like 16 or even 17, maybe I was. I was pretty old considering the average person might go on vacation much earlier than that, okay? That's also because my dad is afraid of flying. But anyways, I grew up middle class, and I think that because I grew up middle class, that made me hungry for the upper class, right? It made me hungry to want a better lifestyle than middle class. And there's nothing wrong with middle class. My parents they love their lives. They're super happy. But I wanted more than that financially, right? So that's one of the reasons. Number 2, persistence, okay? I literally have not stopped for many, many years. I've done something with regards to making myself richer every day for the last, I don't know, like 20 years probably. Since I was 15, every day I've done at least one thing, and most days it's like 50 things, but at least one thing towards making myself richer. Some days that might be just writing down like 20 video ideas for videos. Other days it might be working 16 hours straight. It all depends, but like every day, non-stop, okay? And I love it, I enjoy it. So it's not that it's work, I truly enjoy it. Number 3, I was willing to do, I am willing to do, and I will be willing to do basically anything to succeed, okay? Like literally the sky's the limit. I will do whatever it takes to have that success. If I have a goal in my mind, I know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of how long will it take for me to transfer from a thought through my actions to something in reality. I know it's going to happen. I've literally accomplished every goal I've set my mind to for like the last 20 years. So, I'm basically willing to do whatever it takes to succeed. I once worked 27 hours, a 27-hour shift. During that shift, I think I had like a lunch and a dinner and then maybe 2 breaks, right? But for the most part, anything else I was eating or water that I was drinking was done while I was working, right? Yeah, and 27 hours. And I would have gone longer, but like I had to go to another job the next day. So at one job, I was working 27 hours straight, okay? With, yeah, a couple breaks, but still, I'll do anything. And right now, if like I had the means, I have 4 kids, so like I can't do 27 hours straight anymore. But like if I had the freedom of time to work as much as I wanted to, I could work 30 hours straight. It really would not bother me. 40 hours. Honestly, I could do it. No doubt in my mind. And I would do it. No doubt in my mind. Number 4, money was a goal for me. If you don't make money your goal, you're not going to be rich. For myself, money was a goal. I always wanted to make money. Not because like money is everything, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Go talk to the wall if you're going to say money isn't everything, okay? It's not everything, but it does buy you a lot of freedom, a lot of options, and I wanted that freedom and those options. So money was a goal for me. That's why I accomplished it, and I became what I consider to be rich, okay? Number 5, I had all of the emotional support in the world. So literally, like, my parents are like literally like the best parents, like straight up. And they didn't give me much in terms of like, here, have this. It wasn't like they gave me a lot. They gave me just a normal amount of things, right? They even kind of held some things back compared to like my friends and stuff like that. They gave me less than what my friends had gotten. But emotionally, I have like the best parents in the world. I have the best sisters in the world. I have the best wife in the world, the best kids. Like, I have all the emotional support in the world for me to have that drive to succeed, okay? Number 6, I have a family to support, which is like an everlasting drive of motivation. So literally, like, I have unlimited motivation because I have a family to support. And, you know, as a father, as a husband, you got to step up, right? And that's my job, to step up. So it's the motivation that will last forever. Like, literally, until like I'm gone, the motivation is going to be there, okay? Number 7, I want expensive things. I know people laugh when I say this because like, they're like, listen, like, you drive a van and like you drive an SUV, like just a middle. I drive a CRV and I drive a Honda Odyssey, right? So 2 Hondas, you know, I wear like $5 shirts constantly, but I want a Ferrari and a Lamborghini, right? I want a Rolex. Like, I want the expensive things. I just don't see the value of myself buying them right now, but I want them. So that's why I gotta be rich, because in order to buy them, gotta be rich. The one thing I did splurge on is my house with my wife and my kids. You know, that was one thing that like I went to the top of what you know was available at the time. Like, basically the areas and the renovations that we did, the areas that we were choosing from, we went to the highest area that was in our range of the school that we wanted our kids to go to. And then renovation wise, like, I didn't hold back, right? But other than that, like, I'm pretty cheap, but I want expensive things, right? And I will get them, don't worry, in time, and you'll see on the channel. Lastly, number 8, I purposely make my days harder. By making your days harder, you become more disciplined, you become a little bit tougher as a person. So, you know, when the days come where like I'm filming 40 videos in a day some days, you know, and it's like 12:30 in the morning and I gotta wake up for work the next morning at 5:45, and I'm like, I should go to bed, but I got like 9 or 10 more videos left to meet my quota of what I want to do. I push myself, and that's because I purposely make my days harder. I'm not going to go into examples, but every day I'll do something to make my day a little bit harder. For instance, right now, today, I just went for a medical consult. Everything's fine. Don't worry. It's all good. It's totally something that is a positive thing. And literally I parked about a 50-minute walk away from the building, and I'm parked now after the medical consult. Everything's good. And I purposely walked further because I won't say who, but someone told me, oh, parking in that building is like horrible. And I was like, that's because you probably went to park at the closest spot, right? The closest spot. I want to park the furthest spot. There's like 80 spots around me, right? So I purposely make my day harder to build up my toughness a bit, my stamina. And that's it. Honestly, I hope I don't get much hate for this because like, they're like, oh, you're saying you're rich, you're bragging. I'm not. Honestly, like, I'm a fairly humble person. I've done a lot to accumulate this richness, this wealth. And honestly, I just wanted to share the reasons why I think I can attribute this to. I never thought financially that I would be at this level my whole life. And I'm in my mid-30s and I'm already like past where I thought I would be. And this is only the beginning, right? We're going all the way to the top. I'm going to make my last name a legend. I'm going to make my family name a legend for my parents as a thank you for being so great. Such great parents to me. It's going down in history, I promise you that. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.